After half a century, the Union of South Africa has withdrawn from the British family of nations. Racial discrimination remains her policy.
Demonstrations against the South African government's strict apartheid policies flare into shocking violence.
Few people doubted that if the colored population had been enfranchised, the vote would have gone the other way.
In 2 days of demonstrations that began here, between 50 and 100 were killed and hundreds injured.
My name is Elsa Perez. I am a dancer, a teacher and a choreographer, and I am 82 years old. I left South Africa in 1961. I had to leave because as a person who was not white in South Africa during the apartheid years, there were not many opportunities for people like me. And I knew if I came to the UK, things would be different. Dancing became part of my life when I was very, very young, about 5 or 6 years old. We always had classical music played in the house. My father loved it. And I can remember the excitement of sneaking down to the window of the local school with my sister just to watch the dance classes. In South Africa, I had lots of opportunities, let's say a big fish in a small pool, within my community, which was a community of people who were not white. I couldn't go very far, or even though I had wonderful teachers, good choreographers, we couldn't hit the big scene there because there were barriers if you were not white. In the UK, there are no such barriers, no barriers for age, for colour, anything like that. So I was able to really progress. And even when I was teaching, during my working years, I was a music teacher and also taught dance in the school. I used to go on many, many courses, free of charge. The school just sent me and I could do more and more and more. So I learnt a whole range of dances and also my own personal love of dancing. So I could learn Cuban dancing, the Argentinian tango, the samba, all of those which I fed back into the Iberian dance group now.
Well, I got into dancing with Elsa in 2013.
I got into dancing when I met Elsa for the first time when we arrived in the UK, and we didn't know anybody. She said, why don't you come and join the dance group and then you can meet more friends. And that is how I got into dancing.
I've never really been a dancer, but Elsa and I tend to collaborate on projects. I was running a ward in a rehab hospital in Camden, and I noticed that the patients were very depressed and they were struggling to gain fitness. And Elsa came along and she did some chair-based exercises with them and also some traditional dancing, and she was such a hit that they asked her to come back. And I suppose in hindsight you had a lady who was about 10 to 15 years older than the average patient, but she was super fit, and it actually helped people to give them hope. A number of them made a full recovery thanks to Elsa's input. Elsa defines her age, and I don't really worried about finance or money, because I can remember asking her once how much they charged to put on a show, and she laughed and she said to me that they would come for a cup of tea. Her main ambition now is to join up with the medal-winning Riel dancers of South Africa to exchange ideas and choreography. Most of these young people and Elsa come from similar backgrounds, so her dream would be to help them to succeed against the odds